Welcome back to Western Michigan Broncos Dynasty here on the channel. And this is a big game here, taking on Toledo. And Toledo's the team that beat us last season in the MAC championship game. And this game is our regular season finale. Toledo will have one more game after this one. But I do think if we can beat Toledo, there's a good chance that maybe they lose in week 14-ish. And that we don't have to face Toledo again. Toledo is a very annoying team to face. Take a look back at our season. And, we lost to a ranked Illinois team. Arizona did not stay ranked throughout the season. But, we have a ranked loss. A close one to Illinois. Illinois actually looks really good in real life, actually. Look really, I don't want to say really, really good, but they look decent enough. Better than Illinois should look. But here we are, the 2025 College Football Playoff, and a win here, and then a win in the MAC Championship game would pretty much guarantee us a spot in the playoff. Potentially, we could be in position to get one of those first-round buys if things kind of go our way. Right now, we are projected to, if we were to make it, as things stand, we would take on Oregon in the first round. That would be a road game, like all first-round playoff games are going to be. So, Heisman race, Jamal Haley still atop the standings, if you will. So here we are now taking on Toledo here, and this is going to be an away game for us. We have to go on the road here and beat a pretty tough team, if I have to be honest. Their record doesn't necessarily indicate it, but they are a tough team to play when you play these hurry-up teams that just play that high tempo all game long. It's just tough to deal with at times, and we just couldn't deal with it at all. We just did not have the ability to deal with it last season, and I think we should maybe fare a little bit better. If not fair with it, we should be able to maybe keep up with them a little bit more, I think. And there we go, first play right there to Alec Aomatter. We come back again here. Gonna try to get something going to Buckley here. We just don't really get any blocks out for him up front there, so that really doesn't work. Now 2nd and 8 here. Want to get something decent going on this first drive and kind of getting it there. 3rd and 2 now. Gonna come back here. Going through the air a lot early on, and then we're gonna get sacked. 4th and 12 coming up here. And that is just not ideal, and we're going to have to punt it away. I thought about going for it, but that just is too insanely aggressive even for me. So we're just have to play some defense, and, I guess we're going to have to try to play some defense. I guess that should be what I have to say. Also, I hate playing these teams because it makes editing the videos a little weird. I don't want to just show the full hurry-up every time they do it. I prefer how it is in this game to Madden, where like time just magically comes off the clock. It always feels like 4 or 5 seconds come off the clock that shouldn't come off the clock to kind of get up to the line when you go hurry up in Madden. But in this game, you actually see them running to the line, and I feel it's a little bit better in this. So 3rd and 9. So hey, we are playing defense here, and that one's going to be incomplete. So they're going to take a pretty long field goal here, which I don't mind. They're going to kick this one, and that one's just has enough leg to go in. So we have to come back here. I'm glad we didn't give up a touchdown. I guess I'll say that much. So Bosma, we're going to find right there and pick up the first down. Now 1st and 10 again here. Omadu has had a great season. We're going to take a deep shot here to Aomatter, and he comes up with that one. That's just a really nice play. 2nd and 10 now. Looking, gonna throw this one. Right as we're getting hit, just needed a little bit longer right there. I think that would have been good for us. So, gonna come back again. They're gonna take the underneath, and we don't get it. 4th and 10 here, and this time we are gonna go for it. Just kind of have to, in my opinion. Don't want to potentially go down 10 if they get a touchdown. And then I just decided just to possession catch that one. Didn't want to risk that defender catching up and getting one of those like knockout animations. Those just happen a lot in this game. Texas route to Jamal Haley, touchdown, Broncos, and we immediately take the lead right there with the Jamal Haley receiving touchdown out of the backfield. Pretty good stuff right here, but we still got to play some defense here. 2nd and 4, and this tight end is just running away from us. And I had strip ball on, simple for the fact that I wanted to try to create some turnovers against this Toledo team. I just wanted to do that. I just felt like that's kind of a path we had to take. And they scored a touchdown to that tight end again. Didn't catch his name, but he killed us on this drive, and we couldn't keep up with him. So we come back here. Jamal Haley gets some decent block, breaks a tackle, and Jamal Haley, he's off to the races here to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Broncos, just like that. We get it right back. One play is all it took. And we didn't have this ability last season versus this Toledo defense. So maybe this Toledo defense got a little bit worse. Maybe they had some seniors and kind of lost them. The replay is kind of herky-jerky here. Not sure why, but, you know, this is a issue like in-game. It has nothing to do with like the actual recording file. That's all fine. But just a big play right there. And that's what I love about Jamal Haley. He just has that extra ability that Buckley never had to really just break off big runs like that. And we give up a big play right there. Not ideal. 1st and 10 here. This is still the first quarter. Really eventful first quarter. So breaks a tackle right there. Bring him down. Don't let him get too far past that first down marker. Now the second quarter here. And I feel like their defender just kind of looked at their running back and kept running to play coverage. So that's not ideal. This is one of the few times where I will show them go and hurry up here. But 1st and goal here at the 9. So I don't mind that personally. But they're going to come back here. Send a man in motion. Tight end. And they're going to run this football. And we kind of stuffed that run a little bit right there. They don't gain anything. Now 2nd goal here again. Going to be another handoff. And we give up a couple yards right there. They get to the 4. And we're going to come back again here. 3rd and goal. They're going to go through the air this time. Gleason looking around. We almost bring him down for the sack, and he just throws this one out the back of the end zone. And, yeah, field goal unit comes out here, and they're able to make that one. So they're kind of keeping pace with us here, but we've been able to force them to hold them to 2 field goals, which is a lot better than what we were able to do last season versus this squad. So some improvements here by our defense, but still not where I need it to be or where I want it to be. Take a deep shot here to Aomatter. Not a good thrown ball, but he's able to come back to it, track it down, and bring it down. So you pick up a big first down right there. Then we're going to come back again here. Going to throw this one out here to Mortimer. And he's going to break a tackle right there. Keeps it going. I thought we were going to maybe, have a 2nd and 2 situation. Instead, we end up picking up the first down. Now 3rd and 5. Little screenplay here to Jalen Buckley, and he goes in for the touchdown. So outside of that one punt, we've been able to score touchdowns on all of our drives, and that's kind of the mindset I had with this game, where I just felt like we had to get into the end zone every time we had a shot to do so, just because of how high-powered this Toledo offense can be. You see, they've already gotten in down here, and 2nd and 3, throws this one wide open receiver right there. So just, again, that's just what it felt like. This is a team, this offense is really high-powered. One of the few offenses I feel in the MAC that can kind of match us. So throw this football underneath. We can find Meredith. He gets out of bounds right there. And Jordan Meredith having a decent season for us. 2nd and 8 now. And Madu, we're just going to throw this one up here to Aomatter. Saw that he had a man beat, had a step. And we're going to get the touchdown right there. Again, we strike right back. And we're going to go for 2 here. And this was recommended to me by the CPU. I just kind of said, all right, we'll go for 2. But we don't end up getting it. It's not too bad, because even if they score a touchdown, it's just a tied football game. And, yeah, they're going to score a touchdown right away. I believe that's Vanderoos, might be his name. Guy's really good. Remember him from the last, Vander Ross. Remember him from last season. Absolutely killed us in the MAC championship game. But we're going to come right back, and we go to Meredith underneath. Gets out of bounds, preserving the clock. So going for 2 wasn't the worst decision right there, because, well, it's still a tied football game. Thought about throwing the Texas route right there to Haley, but he gets kind of caught up on our offensive lineman. Couldn't throw it. So we come back again here, 3rd and 10. Just going to play action here. Throw this one up here to Meredith, and he comes down with a touchdown. Western Michigan. I did not see that defender right there. And Umadu just kind of rifles that one in. And Meredith able to haul it in. And that is just a wobbler, too. And we're able to pick up the touchdown right there. Retake the lead. Halftime 34-27. Look at these passing stats in the first half. Just, this ball's getting flung all over the place right now. And not a lot of defense being played here. And which is kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping we could maybe kind of slow these guys down somewhat, but that's just not happening right now. It's just not something that seems like it's going to be viable for us. But we do get a sack right here. That's the first of the game for us. And last time we let Gleason kind of get out of our grasp. This time we're able to bring him down. 2nd and 16. They decide to run the football. Bring him down. 6-yard gain. Not too bad. They're going to go hurry up, of course. And we're going to bring some pressure still. Going to try to bring some heat here to Gleason. They pick it up, but not a very good play call right there. 4th and 7. We're able to force a punt, and that feels like such a massive win against an offense like this. So there is that. This play goes backwards. I don't know, kind of did a weird little animation right there instead of just catching the ball in stride. I'm not sure what that was about. And then we throw this one here to Meredith again. Meredith is just all over the place in this game for us. He's a guy whose number we don't regularly call, but just in this game, the matchup's just kind of favored going to him right here. I'm going to go to Mortimer here and pick up a yard right there. That play just maybe didn't go as well. Maybe should have just ran the football, but instead we kind of decided to throw it, and then we run a screenplay right here, 4th and 2. We're going to go for it right here. I think this is worth it to go for it, and going to try to get outside here. Maybe head circle. I would rather not get it than turn the ball over. I know that doesn't make sense, but I did not want to throw an interception right there. And look at this play right here from Vander Ross. Jukes out a couple of our guys, and he is gone. Touchdown, Toledo. And, you know, maybe I should have just punted it away, but when they can strike like that, I just feel like when you have a good shot to go for it on 4th down, you might as well take it. I think that's kind of my thought process there. So we come back 2nd and 4 here. And I'm not showing every single offensive play just because, like, this video will be really long. So we go up here to Aomander. He can't get it. 3rd and 4. I don't mind going for it because taking a deep shot right there because 3rd and 4. We're past the 50. We're going to go for it either way here. 4th and 4. We're going for it. So that's why I kind of took some risky plays right there. And we're going to throw this one to our tight end, Bosma. And he's going to pick up the 1st down and some more right there. And we are continuing this drive. So now 2nd and 8 here. 3rd quarter winding down. And Umadu on the run. This time he's going to be able to kind of get the edge right here. Runs this one all the way to the 2. And here we come. 4th quarter now. This is what, this is where the game can be won or lost. I mean, of course, it has to be. But right here, able to get Jamal Haley into the end zone on a rushing touchdown. Kind of went away from the run a little bit. But, we've had success throwing the football. That's why I kind of did it. But, this game's just back and forth. Just an absolute slugfest here. And Toledo driving down the field, throws this one up, and that is a bad decision. There's 3 defenders in that area. Damian Robinson, the senior, gonna come down with the interception. I've complained about his play at times this year, but comes up big right there. The senior free safety, Gleason, just kind of thought he had, it open, but Robinson was lurking, waiting for that play. So we come back now, and now Jamal Haley, he's going to have to win this game for us. And we're going to have to salt away the clock here. And we're just going to take all the time we need off this clock. 3rd and 1 right there. Pick up the 1st down for a set of downs. And that clock's moving. 2nd and 8 here. 4 minutes, 40 some odd seconds left. Going to pick up another 1st down right here. And just keeping those chains moving. Keeping that clock running. Come back again here now. 3rd and 5. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Jamal Haley gonna pick up the 1st down right there. So just eating away all the clock here. 2nd and 7 after the 2-minute warning. Haley gets a key block right there, and Haley's gonna be gone. End zone touchdown, Broncos. And there we go. That will give us Some nice breathing room right there against this Toledo squad. That gives us a 2-touchdown lead. Haley just wore down this defense here on that drive, and we ate up around 5 minutes of clock right there. So Toledo, they don't got much time left, and that's going to be another interception. Aaron Wofford able to come up with that one, and that is about as close as you can get to a dagger right there. Gleason just throws that one, and that is just behind his receiver on a streak right there. And line drive, so we ran a couple plays. Could have ran some more time with the clock, but this kick meter, I feel like doesn't kind of allow you. Kind of gotta just take the kick when you feel most comfortable with it. But they're able to drive down the field a little bit here, get some garbage time yardage, go for the touchdown, and that's going to be another interception, and that is going to do it. A little bit of revenge for us here in this one versus Toledo, the team that beat us in the MAC championship game last year. We come into their house, and we take this one from them. 51-34, just a big win for us, and 17 points in the fourth quarter for us, 0 for them. So we were able to hold them to 0 in the fourth quarter, so that is a positive for our defense. Jamal Haley had a big day in this one, and that's a big win for us, and that will definitely help, I think I know momentum's not a real thing in this game, but I feel like in real life that would definitely give you momentum if you're replaying this team in the conference championship game, which is a possibility. We could not be playing them. Could rematching Toledo. So, which this game had dynamic rivalries. That would be really cool as well. Like, you kind of become rivals with different schools in your conference if you kind of go back and forth like this. But big game from our receivers. Jordan Meredith had a really good game. That might be his best game of the season. Yeah, I mean, that probably is his best game of the season. Some big key plays for us. And, yeah, just a really good game. And advancing the week here, week 14. I forgot to check to see who the hell Toledo's playing, so I actually don't know who they're playing. I didn't even think of checking that. But we end up rematching Toledo, and we come all the way up to number 12 in the country. So, MAC championship game rematch versus Toledo from last year. You guys are going to get back-to-back Toledo games, so you look forward to that. Not much I can do about that, but we do have some recruits. The recruiting thing finally popped back up. We get Leo Span, a cornerback from Michigan, from Warren, Michigan. Then we get Charles Cutler, tight end from Illinois. He was a late add to our board, and so able to get him was pretty nice. We still have Stephen Hagens. Trent Smith ends up going to Rutgers. I felt very confident he was going to end up going there. We kept some hours on him, but I felt pretty confident he was going to commit to Rutgers. That's why he fell all the way to third. But got some other guys on here. Another defensive tackle. I'm always looking for defensive tackle help. And Lionel Irvin was I think he was another late add for us. Right tackle out of Ohio. Kind of interested if we can grab him as well. I've been unimpressed with the right tackle play we have this season, but we are in position to get a bye. We have jumped the American winner, I believe, or the Big 12 winner. I'm not sure why I keep thinking Cincinnati's in the American, but the Big 12 conference is, I'm pretty sure that's Cincinnati, unless I'm completely wrong. I'm mixing up these conferences, but we have potentially stolen a bye from the Big 12. So we are in position to get a bye. Or I believe are they in the American Conference? I'm always getting this stuff confused. I'm looking up on my phone right now. No, they're in the Big 12. Okay. So we stole the Big 12's kind of bid right there. Maybe that'll play into the series later, or when it comes time for us to maybe move conferences if we keep having success like this. I don't know. But taking on Toledo, we fired our offensive coordinator, going to get a new defensive coordinator. Didn't like his pipeline. Wanted to try to get something a little more closer to us. Maybe Ohio, something like that. Give us a boost of recruiting there. But going to be taking on Toledo again in the next episode. Capping off our season with a MAC championship would be phenomenal. So come back for that. Hit subscribe. Hit the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.